What is going on, guys? It's me, Severin7. Good to see you as always. Today, we're going to be testing our metal with a rotation-proof Mardu Humans list. It's one of my favorite archetypes from the last couple of years. I've always had great success with it, but it's losing quite a few things in the upcoming rotation. So I want to see if the deck can handle 40 games in the current standard meta, because if it can, then it'll definitely have legs after rotation. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, here it is, rotation proof Mardu Humans. So the cards we're losing are Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, which is helpful against control decks and removal decks. We're losing Lunarch Veteran, which the life gain from that is super useful against aggro. And then we're also losing Tenacious Underdog, which is a fantastic 2-drop in the human slot. That's also a recursive threat and card draw later in the game. And we're also losing from Neon Dynasty Secluded Courtyard, which is another all colors land for any creature type, so being able to have 8 of those with Cavern of Souls was very nice. But we still have Cavern, and Cavern's very good. To replace those things, we are trying out Warden of the Sky. This is definitely not a crazy Warden of the Sky deck where we're just making tons and tons of tokens and artifacts and we're pumping this up. It's more of something that, you know, we can pump this up later on in the game if we need to. Just another solid 1-drop that could help us scry if we need to, and we have lots and lots of 1-drops, so you know, if we go turn 1 Warden of the Inner Sky, turn 2 1-drop, tap it all to scry, grow the Warden, it can help us make sure we're hitting those draws that we need to. We're also playing some recruitment officers as ways to draw mana for basically the same amount of mana you would spend on a Tenacious Underdog, being able to draw some cards. We're also trying out Knight of Dusk's Shadow. The Amalia deck is really annoying. Bat is really annoying. Knight of Dusk's Shadow shuts off life gain, which can be super good for our deck because we're a all-in aggro deck and we're just trying to kill the opponent as quickly as possible. Stopping those couple of extra points of life gain can be crucial. We've got a play set of Coppercoat Vanguards because we're humans and this is just an auto include pretty much. Jarina Dauntless General, fantastic for keeping our stuff alive through destruction-based board wipes. Tomball Profiteering Mayor has just been an awesome include in the deck. We're only playing a couple of copies because we don't want to overload the legendary 3-drop slot, as we also are playing 4 copies of Anim Bakal, which, as you've known from any of my previous videos, I love this card and I will always love it no matter how far into standard it gets. The day this card rotates, I will be a sad panda. Tomik, Wielder of Law, helping us against those aggressive decks, making them have to think twice about attacking into us with more than one creature. Otherwise they lose 3 life and we draw a card, which is pretty sweet. And then Mishra, Claimed by Gix, is an amazing finisher. You know, sometimes we just go turn 1, 1-drop, turn 2, 2-drop, turn 3, 3-drop, turn 4, Mishra, and just it's too much for the opponent to deal with. So every once in a while we just have that perfect curve out. Roaming Throne is a fantastic way to double up on Comball triggers, Tomik triggers, Anim Bakal triggers, Mishra triggers, the whole shebang. So it's really awesome in the deck, and it also double triggers wards. So if we have a Coppercoat Vanguard out, it double triggers those ward 1s and makes them ward 2s instead. So it kind of gives a little bit extra ward if we have the Vanguard on the battlefield. Really awesome solid card. And then we've got lots of fast lands and pain lands, Cavern of Souls, a couple of Plaza of Heroes to help us cast those legendary creatures and potentially protect them. And that's the deck. So let's go ahead and put it through its 40 games. Let's see if it can hold its own in this standard meta without anything that is rotating. And we both are here to have good fun. Hayama with the Sarkin avatar. Opponent is going first. We do have a curve, so I will keep this. A pretty sweet curve. Shadowy Backstreet for the opponent. Well, if this is life gain, they're not going to have a good time with me. Human, Evolved Sleeper. Really use a Jarina to protect this Knight of the Dusk Shadow. Ambitious Farmhand, oh goodness. It's going to be mid-rangey, board wipey stuff. I don't like it. Well, go ahead and play Knight of Dusk Shadow. I would like to pump up the Sleeper and attack, but Restless Fortress for the opponent. Let's get down Inspiring Vantage and Closed comb ball is probably the best. Get in with the knight. See if we get board wiped here. Gotta keep our eye out for wandering emperors and such. They may wandering emperor us here. Phyrexian Vindicator. That is a huge pain. But on the flip side of that, they have to attack to get anywhere. Otherwise, we'll eventually just outvalue them. Opponent plays the planes and skips the turn. All right. Battlefield Forge, and I'm gonna play Jarina. As much as I want to play Roaming Throne, I need to get away to protect my board down. Exile their non-existent graveyard. Devolve the Sleeper. No tax. We'll just build an overwhelming board they can't deal with. Although I'm sure they're playing board wipes. Like, this is the kind of deck that doesn't care about their creatures, and they just sunfall us and make a huge token. So we could be falling into a trap, but I'm gonna draw with the Sleeper and see if we can find like an Anempa Call or something. Recruitment Officer will let us dig through our deck for stuff. Pass the turn. Well, opponent's getting frisky. They must have another Vindicator. Or they have a board wipe. Please be a destruction-based board wipe. Nope, it's farewell. Well, I'm still going to sacrifice the Darina here. Just so that I have something in the graveyard, because there may be a case where I can get something back. Let's play Roaming Throne on human. I'm not going to play the Anempa Call, just in case they have another board wipe ready. Farewell in this kind of deck seems really out of place. Sunfall makes sense because, you know, it's like, yeah, I exiled my own creatures, but I get a giant token out of it, but it's definitely unfortunate. Kyla's Command. Get a basic planes and gain 2 Scry 2. Well, hopefully they put them both in the bottom. They do. At least that means they don't know or like what they're drawing next. Alright, Plaza here is a good draw, so this way we can protect Anempa Call if they try to kill it. The Roaming Throne doubling up on the triggers is nice. But we could still win this if they don't board wipe us out again. Or if they play like a Depopulate or the black board wipe, we could save Anempa Call at least. Nerve-wracking. Cityscape Leveler. Please target a Nimba Call. Oh my goodness. That doesn't do anything. I think this is game. GG. Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. GG. Whew, that was close. We're ready against Tim. What's up, Tim? We get to go first. Like this hand, we'll keep it. Cave of Koilos and a Warden. This is going to be a little bit of a painful start, but we'll get through it. Maybe not against Mono Red, but if we can get up to Mishra, we should be okay. Blackleaf Cliffs, take another pain for Coppercoat Vanguard. Get in. Beldon. Fine, we're not going to block. That was actually a pretty good draw, so let's go ahead and play Dorina. Goodness, the pain we're taking for this, but we're going to gain some of it back with Mishra, so unfortunately it's going to just be saving us from the pain we've already dealt to ourselves, though, so let's hope they don't have anything too crazy here. Stormcarved Coast. Alright, so it's actually not Mono Red. Reckless Lackey. Lightning Strike. Well, I'm gonna keep the Coppercoat Vanguard around. And now we can block something with the Sleeper. So that actually saves us a little bit of damage. I'm fine with blocking the Feldon here. Yeah, let's block the Feldon. I don't care if they get a choice of cards. We gotta prevent as much damage as we can. So they get Roadrunner and a Mountain. Those aren't threatening. I mean, lands are always threatening, but nothing that removes anything on our board, so. Opponent takes the Mountain, surprisingly, so let's go ahead and get Mishra down. Get in for 6-9. Put the opponent down to 5. Gain some life back. We're back up to 12. Opponent should have a hard time dealing with our board state. They don't have a lot going on. So despite our painful beginnings, I think we may be okay. Flick Shot Show Off, that's fine. They have another Lightning Strike for the Vanguard, but they're still dead if they attack. They decide to get in with the birds. That should do it. Go ahead and grow the Sleeper. Get in, drain them for 3, 4, and then GG. We did it! Boom! Mardu Humans. Draining and gaining. We're done waiting. It's time to face Grillo. Alright, Grillo. We get to go first again. We're on our game today. Alright, so Cavern of Souls on Human. We're gonna get down Sleeper first. Inspiring Vantage for the opponent. Concealed Courtyard. Let's get down another Sleeper and a Recruitment Officer. Bitter Reunion. Opponent is going to discard stuff they want to reanimate, I guess. Nope, another Bitter Reunion. Let's play an Inspiring Vantage. Let's get down a Coppercoat Vanguard. Grow one of the Evolved Sleepers and get in for 8. Put the opponent down to 11. And the opponent decides to play a Copperline Gorge. And then they play a Brotherhood's End and ruin our life. No! That actually sucked. What are you gonna do though? Am I gonna do it again? Fleetfoot Dancer, that's actually a problem. Well, they can't gain life, so they probably didn't read that part. And Mishra, nice! Oh man, we might actually still win this. Up a Beanstalk. Is this a Voja deck? Is this like a sneaky Voja deck? Jetmir's Garden. I think they're dead. Unless they have removal. Man, that Brotherhood's End had me, man. I was convinced. I'm gonna go to damage first. Yeah, we got there. I think that was like a sneaky Voja deck, maybe. All right, sepsis. Okay. Naming ourselves after diseases. We get to go first again. Man, the magic gods are on our side today. Alright, Cavern of Souls on humans. Get our warden down. Dark Slick Shores for the opponent. Cave of Koilos. I think I'm gonna play Coppercoat Vanguard here. Yeah, they have a cut down. But I mean, they would be wise to use it on the Vanguard, not the Warden. They must have another removal spell for the Vanguard. Deep Cavern Bat. It's gonna take our Tomik. It's annoying. Ball, Profiteering Mayor. I think I'd rather this turn play Warden, play Sleeper. Gotta be careful with these auto tap triggers, right? And then we don't want another Sleeper, I don't think. Grow our board. Yikes, that is annoying. I'm glad that we decided to level up our team a little bit though. Ugh, another Sleeper. So let's play the Sleeper. Tap, tap, tap. Get in for 4. Let's grow this Sleeper. I want to make sure if he leaves Gix back that all our stuff can attack through Gix. Hope they don't play a Shieldred here. Really using a Nimpa Call. Or another Tomik. They do go for the Threadar Warden, that's annoying. But that's all they're doing this turn, so... Well, and a Spyglass Iron, but... Looks like they're just getting in with the bat. Draw their free card. Let's play Combo. Get in with the 2 Sleepers. If they want to block with Gix, we are more than happy to trade. They go down to 10. Oh, the Shieldred. Oh, that's rough. Opponent gets in with both of those things and draws 2 cards and gains 2 life. Oh, Shieldred and Gix. Sad that that combo is not rotating. Another recruitment officer. I don't think that's what we needed, but go ahead and grow this sleeper and attack. Did they forget it has death touch? I think they forgot it has death touch. That might have just cost them the game. Oh, they just have another one. Okay. They just have another one. No biggie. And no land on top, so they get a counter on their bat. Free card. And we find more lands. Blocks. That'll do it. GG, opponent. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. Waiting to play some Magic today. Bella Majuka. Bella Majuka. Bella Majuka? I don't know. We go first. A little unfortunate because we don't have a legendary to draw off this plaza with, but hello. I think we play recruitment officer. I want to play warden, but if I don't draw another colored land, opponent plays Kumano. Of course they do. Why wouldn't it be mono red if we draw another? Oh boy, another pain land. Nope. Can't play. Actually. Well, lets us turn on Plaza. Opponent plays a tapped Rockfall Veil. Well, that's definitely the best we could have hoped for since we've already dealt 4 damage to ourselves pretty much. Or 3 damage to ourselves. And a Phoenix Chick, so they get us down to 14. We play Plaza. We play Dorina. Still have to take a pain for that, unfortunately. Don't want another sleeper. I'm doing it this way because next turn we can play Vanguard and Sleeper and then tap those things and have our Vigilant Flying Warden that we can give indestructible if they try to blow through it with a board pump spell. Raging Battle Mouse, alright. And a Swift Spear. So they're gonna pump something. We're gonna take 6 here, go to 7. Alright, Inspiring Vantage unfortunately comes in tapped, so we have to take at least 1 pain here. No more lands, please. And I think we just get in with the Warden. As much as I want to go all out, I can technically block with everything and sacrifice Dorina to blow out their attacks. And then kill them on the backswing. This gives us the highest chance of surviving unless they just go land, lightning strike, lightning strike. We have a blocker for the Phoenix Chick now. Unless they demonic ruckus it. Rampaging Raptor, that doesn't do anything. If they attack with everything, that's just GG's. They're not attacking with everything. Well, that's just GG's now. Because we gained 6 life. The opponent has to give up their entire board pretty much, except for maybe the raptor. They can't block with the phoenix chick, so they can still only block. No, they're pretty much dead. They survive, but barely. So we're just gonna sacrifice this since it's not gonna kill the raptor anyway. And they didn't. Oh, they didn't block. They couldn't block the warden. So yeah, they're dead. I know how to math. Math is for blockers. Ready. Nice quick ready up. Bad acid. We get to go first. I don't think I've been on the draw in like 10 games. Lucky us. I will keep this. Recruitment officer. Let's see what our opponent's playing. Yellymans. I can dig it. I'm gonna play Coppercoat Vanguard to help protect some of our stuff. And pump up the team. Tiny Bones joins up. We'll discard this extra recruitment officer. Another Tiny Bones joins up. That's a pain. Wow, I don't like that at all. No blocks. We gotta get. I don't want to get rid of. Ooh, that was a fantastic draw. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Peace, love, and chicken grease, my man. Except there's no peace today. Corpse of the Lost, go for it. No blocks. That is what I call GG's, my friend. Easy. No Skellymans. Get them out of here. Finally out of platinum too. Nice. All right. Mamitaro? Mamitaro? If I mispronounce that, I'm sorry. We get to go first again. Opponent takes a mulligan. Get down our recruitment officer number 1. Firing advantage for the opponent, and the demonic ruckus in the plot zone. We'll get down a warden and another recruitment officer, and we will tap it all up while we can afford to. As much as I would like the pain-free red black land, don't want more land. I have too much in my hand already. Oh my goodness, okay. This might get out of hand a little quickly. I would very much like to play calm ball here, but I do not think we can. Can they kill us? So let's say they go land, demonic ruckus, and the 3-mana spell that puts counters on things and makes it indestructible. That's a lot of damage. But there's literally nothing we can do about that. Because if they make it indestructible, let's get in like this. Oh, please block. It has double strike. Oh, they read it. They read the card. They RTFC'd. No. Okay, let's see if we're dead. Demonic Ruckus doesn't kill us. It does pump it up 2 though. So now it's 6 damage with Trample and Menace. Do they have any additional pump spells or ways to gain life? Homestead Courage gives it Vigilance, which is annoying. Boy, that's a lot of damage. And they can do it again, technically. Oh, and they have a 3rd land, so they have Monstrous Rage to go with it. Oh, boy. That's just a cool 10 damage. This deck's so ridiculous when it gets if you don't have an answer for the Virtuoso. I'm pretty sure we're just dead, but we're gonna try. I think they can just make it too big for us to... If they can get it to 9 power, and then we can't do anything about it. Homestead Courage. That's gonna pump it up to a 7. And they have another Homestead Courage in the yard now. Maybe they won't get greedy. Maybe they aren't thinking about the fact that we can just pump out, like, put everything in front of it and sacrifice. Nope, they realize. Alright, if they pump it any more than this, we're just toast. They go to combat and they don't have a combat trick. This actually... They have to have an instant speed pump here, or they lose it. Wait, do we still die? I don't remember if the double strike goes through still, if they can't kill it during first strike damage. I think we still die. They have an instant speed pump. Okay. GG. Ready. Angry Fredman. Alright, Angry Fredman. Why are you so angry? They get to go first. We can't keep this hand because we don't have any white mana. This is better, but slow. Let's see what our opponent's playing. If it's blue-white control, we're probably not having a good day. Try to resolve a Dorina. I would really like to draw a Cavern of Souls, so I don't have to worry about my stuff getting countered. A Fading Hope. Argerina, okay. Fading Hope is not indicative of a traditional blue-white control deck, so we're gonna have to see. Simulacrum Synthesizer, okay. Well, I guess the question is then, can we outrun this? I'm gonna play in, this is not how I would normally do this, but I'm gonna play in a Nimpa Call now. I really hope I draw a land next turn so I can double spell. I need them not to go crazy here. Three steps ahead and they make a copy of Synthesizer. That is a pain. I really need a land. Keep one on top. That's not a land. No attacks. I probably should have just tapped the Warden. They don't have anything here. That's great for us. But I can't imagine they have nothing. Temporary lockdown. That doesn't do a whole lot. It's annoying, but it doesn't ruin things for us. Exile their graveyard. Get down a Knight of Dusk Shadow. Get in with the Amoeba Call. Might Stone and the Weak Stone. That is a pain. That's gonna make 2 tokens. They hit our Knight of Dusk Shadow, weirdly. I think I'm just gonna let that go, as much as I don't want to. Get down to Mishra. Attack with everything. We're just gonna have to be super aggressive and super bold. Let them block. Sacrifice Jarina. Get in for 3, put them down to 9. So they're still... If they don't wipe the board here, I think they're dead. Restless Anchorage doesn't do anything. Are we actually gonna get there? Because this is lethal if they don't wipe it. Even if they play another 3 mana artifact, I think we're okay. Come on. If they have another lockdown, that would do it too. No, because lockdown would get rid of their artifacts, and then we would be able to get in with Mishra and Amoeba Call. Map token doesn't do anything. Seal Seraph on top is good, but it's not doing anything this turn, and we get there. Nice. Yeah. Mishra, too good. Too good. I love Mishra Claimed by Gix. Such an underrated card. GG. We are ready. Rewan. Rewan? Rewan? However it's pronounced. We get to go first. This is okay. It's a little slow not having a 1-drop, considering that we play 12 1-drops, but... Knight of Dusk Shadow is a very good 2-drop. And then we have a good 3-drop and a good 4-drop, and then another good 4-drop. Broker's Hideout. Oh boy. Can we outrun the lands deck? That is the question. Well, they can't gain life with our Knight out. What we need is we need to draw a Jarina. Actually, the best thing I could ask... Oh wait, are they just mono green? If they're a mono green version of the list, then I think we're okay. Oldbane Hydra, we don't care about that. Oh, I should have played the Inspiring Vantage. I am bad. That's okay. We have another untapped land to play Gix next turn. Tomball is going to be great against them with all their treasure tokens and their Nissa tokens and... This kind of deck makes all kinds of tokens. Sure. Put a counter on your Goldvein Hydra. We'll get some treasures too out of it. Ooh, Jarina. We're gonna go ahead and play Mishra though. And we're gonna get in like this. If the opponent wants a double block combo, that's fine. We'll just get rid of the Tumblewag. and deny them the Gold Vein Hydra tokens. Opponent does not block. Weird. I would have thought they would have double blocked combo there. With the implications it has for them, I would have thought they would have been in a hurry to get rid of that. Roaming Throne is going to start turning this into a problem for them, though. Especially because Roaming Throne doubles up on the combo triggers, too. Haven't had a chance to showcase that yet, so that would be nice. So they could saddle the Tumblewag and double the counters on... Oh man, see, I wish very much I had played Jarina now. But what are you gonna do? They can fight our Knight of Dusk Shadow. Well, it deals damage. It's not a fight, but... What did that do? Do they have another fight spell? Sure, we're not gonna block. Hail Swipe. Okay, well, we get a bunch of treasures too. Thanks. They didn't like that. GG. All right, and we're back for the post-game wrap. So, 40 games, 65%. Nice. Very, very strong win rate, especially considering that we're not playing any lands or anything that is rotating. This is 100% rotation proof, and it still kicks it with the stuff that is currently in Standard. So this will be a house on the first couple of weeks of Bloomburrow. So if you're looking for something fun, easy to pilot, that's simple and just... I guess it has a little bit of a complex play pattern, just knowing what order to play stuff in, but it's not that complicated. It's not that hard to learn. And it's definitely a nice all-in aggro deck. It might be a little on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth crafting because you'll be able to just tear through the ladder on the first week or two with this while you're getting your Bloomburrow collection up. So with that, if you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed playing it for you, I would greatly appreciate it if you take a moment to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out immensely. I'm so very thankful for every one of you that made it through this video with me today, and I will catch you in the next one.